Akaso sent me their vlog keychain camera, and I got this pretty early, so I don't know too much details, but I know it will be launching soon depending on when I upload this video, and I will have a link down below to if you guys want to actually check this out. So let's start off with what's inside the box. We do have the little camera itself, and you do have a stand with the base on it, so you can put it like on top of a dashboard in a car or something. You do have a case for it, a magnetic base, and a clip, so you can easily put it on your jacket or even on your bag strap. And of course, you do have a charging cable. Alright, since this camera is really meant to vlog, I'm going to use it like any vlogging camera. So I'm hand holding it right now like any other camera, and I know it's indoors. The image might not look the best, but right now the only lighting I have is my room light and the little fill light I have on a unit. And I'm also using the microphone on this camera, so this is how it really sounds like. And since I'm in my room, it's more quiet, so if it sounds bad, most likely if I'm outdoors and when the wind hits and the busy streets and the cars and everything, that the sound might not be too good. Since I've been using this camera for about 2 or 3 days now, I'm going to talk about my first impressions, and so far I would say it's pretty handy. I just put it in my bag or my pocket, and once I want to use it, I just take it out, turn it on, point, and shoot. And since the lens is pretty wide, I don't really need to worry about what I'm shooting at because generally what I'm pointing at will capture the image. Now, if I do want to see what I'm shooting, I would have to connect to the app, and there is a process to it. I would have to turn this thing on, turn on the Wi-Fi, get my phone to connect to it, and then, of course, I'll see the viewfinder and what I'm shooting at right now. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is how it looks like. And the app is very simple and easy to use. It's not super hard, and so far it works, but it is a slower process if you want to get an image or know what you're trying to shoot. So in the regular vlogging situation where you just want to capture the moment and things happen fast, I don't think doing this process will help because you're just gonna miss the moment. So it's just better off point, shoot, and just hit record. Alright, so when you're in the app, there's really not much going on. The settings are very simple to use, and it's a very easy UI to understand. So you're not gonna have any difficulties getting around. I do like how it does have auto orientation, so if you are shooting something on Instagram or on Snapchat, upload it in that type of format, then you can easily do it, hold it up in portrait mode, and it's set and done. But if you're not planning to use the app, it's kind of hard to tell what orientation you started off with because sometimes I do mess up in finding myself shooting in landscape mode, but I really wanted to shoot in portrait mode. But again, that's kind of a little thing that it's hard to adjust for when you don't have a viewfinder, but it's just a bigger or just more steps inside post editing. For the included accessories, the one I use the most is the one with the clip. I can easily strap it on my jacket or even on my back strap, walk around and forget about it. So I would say that it does capture less attention because it's kind of awkward for me just to hold this little device and pointing at something versus just having it on my back strap, walking around like nothing is happening. Now there is a little ring light around the lens, and I would say that unless you're in really pitch dark areas, you can see difference and it can be a little bit more helpful. But if you're outside in nighttime in the city, the light is not strong enough to actually make any difference. Now, in my opinion, I do wish that this camera would come in black because I do wear a lot of black clothes. My back straps are also black, and since this is white, it sticks out like a sore thumb. So people can easily see the camera without even trying. So basically, when I'm vlogging around, I want this camera to capture the least attention from people. For the image quality, I would say it looks fine in daytime, but of course, just like the clip you saw earlier, the nighttime or when you're indoors, the quality suffers a lot. And since this is a vlogging camera, it's expected that people will use this anywhere, anytime. It doesn't matter if it's outside with a lot of sun or indoors with poor lighting. So I wish the quality would be more well-rounded, but it is what it is. It's a small camera, so you can't really expect a lot or high quality from this little guy. But if I do want great quality all around, then of course I'll use my bigger camera, but there is a process to that. When the moment just happens, I don't want to take out my camera, turn it on because it is a long process versus the smaller camera, this little keychain, I can just take it out of my pocket, point, shoot, and that's it. So having this little guy basically makes my life easier just to capture little snippets of my life with little to no effort. I think the point of this camera is not to wow anybody with the quality, it's more about just capturing the footage and just capture your moments in your life. In my opinion, I think this camera is very handy to have and very easy to use. But in terms of vlogging where I'm talking to the camera and looking at it, I'm gonna use my big camera. I think the keychain is very great for situational purposes where I just wanna capture everyday things without using or needing my hands, because I can actually put this on my back strap or just use the magnetic clip to put it between my shirt and get pretty cool shots. Things like that, I find this to be useful versus trying to get a long process of taking out my camera, point, shoot, and just capture the moment and possibly missing it. Now, if you are interested in getting the keychain, then I will have the Indiegogo link down below. You can find me on Instagram, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.